Good, I think y'all good? Can you hear me? Alright, let's go.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to thank the media for showing up today on this short notice media press conference. You know, we have Wise is a Newton County Sheriff in Jasper County Sheriff's Office doing a press release with Owens County Detective Colton have it, and Chief Deputy Scotty Duncan. Well, we had a incident in July of this year where we responded to some skeletal remains, some bones, human remains found along the Sabine River. Just to give you a little update, I always have said that once I get information that I will give you guys an update. What we had a call of human remains that was found on the sandbar on the 9th of July, and around 1500, we went out and we retrieved what appeared to be a human skull. I had no knowledge of how long it had been there, where it came from, and this was in Belgrade. Now, what we did is we collected the skull and took it into evidence. And a couple of days later, we got another call about 300 to 400 yards south of the location of the sandbar where the human skull was found. There was some bones that was discovered in a bluff higher up, like I say, south of the location of the sandbar where the skull was found. We took both items and collected them and sent them off to be examined. And we got a quick word back on that the skull and the bones, human remains that we found was one unit. Okay. Then they did their testing on DNA to find out who it was. Okay. During that time period, first I want to go back and say there's an awful lot of missing people in this area. I had no knowledge of how many people had been missing in this area, and once that report went out, I got a whole lot of calls. So you would, how a grieving family would feel when someone is missing. So we took all that evidence, all those calls, and we had people calling from Louisiana. We had people calling as far back as 1974. They had people that was missing. So the DNA was done, and we finally got a match, and the match came back to an individual out of Vidor, a Wayne Adele Ayers, a white male, about 52 years of age, reported to Jasper County as missing back in April of this year. He was 5'8", hazel hair, brown eyes, 150, age 52, and that DNA came back identified as that's who the remains belong to. In the interim, we have contacted the other agencies who had some relationship to this case, and again, Chief Duncan, y'all took the missing report on the individual?
Yes, sir. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office on the 4/20/23 took the initial report of a missing person as described by Sheriff Burby. We then started investigating the case, tracked evidence to Orange County, which led to several leads followed, several investigations. Ultimately, ending where we are now, as Sheriff Burby advised, with the remains being found in his county and identified by DNA testing. From here, we're gonna work with Newton County and Orange County Sheriff's Office. This will be a multi-jurisdictional investigation, of course, as you well know, mentioned by Sheriff Burby. We appreciate their assistance, both Newton and Orange County. We will go forward in attempts to further this investigation, track every lead to bring justice and closure for the family. So with that, I'll turn you over to Detective Havard with Orange County.
My name's Colton Havard.
May I move my mic? I'm sorry. Thank you, Sheriff.
Okay, good, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
My name's Colton Havard. I'm a detective in Orange County Sheriff's Office. I'm also the Public Information Officer. On April 22nd, 2023 at 7:44 a.m., the Orange County Sheriff's Office was dispatched out to South Mansfield Ferry Road. The father of the victim's vehicle was found on South Mansfield Ferry Road, burned up. There was arson committed, but there's nothing else leading us to believe that any other offense occurred in Orange County. Sheriff Mooney has reached out to Sheriff Burby and Chief Duncan, and also Sheriff Newman. We are going to assist the Newton and Jasper County Sheriff's offices with any resources we have, and anything we have, they have up here.
Thank you. One of the things I want the public to know that, you know, we are working collectively, and we gotta find out what happened, when it happened, who did it, and those kind of things that always have to happen before you could sustain a charge in court. And we're asking anyone who have any information regarding this missing person down, obviously a homicide, to contact us at our local sheriff's offices and everything. And this shows that there's a lot of might coming your way if you're the one that's responsible. Now, if you have something to say, the best time to get it out is get it out now, because we're not gonna stop. We owe it to the family. Again, our prayers go out to the family, the Ayers family, and all the other missing persons that's come up missing in this region as well. We have participated in many searches in these last few months in many different places, on land and in water. And we are there to bring closure to these families, and I'm not gonna stop, we're not gonna stop. And we want you to give us a call. You wanna remain anonymous, say so, call Crime Stoppers, Southeast Crime Stoppers in Beaumont and everything, and leave the information. We need your help. The family needs your help. The family deserves your help. And we want you to help us because you never know, this might hit you close to home. You got people out there doing things like this. So, any questions?
You said homicide, Sheriff, so have you determined the cause of death?
Because of the condition of the body, you cannot determine that.
And then this South Mansfield Road, where is that? How far from that from where the body was found?
Say it again?
South Mansfield Road, is that what you said?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's in
How far
South
is-
Fire.
Yeah.
That's South Fire?
Yes, sir.
How far is that from where the body was found?
Oh, we're talking about Belgrade,
Yeah.
Bonway
So
area.
what's that, 40,
Probably
50
50
miles?
miles.
50 miles?
Can y'all spell his name for us, please?
Wayne Ardell, Ardel, Ayers, Ayers.
And Wayne, W-A-Y-N-E?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long do you guys think that the bones have been in Bonaware? In the area
Well,
they found?
we could only determine that he was reported missing in April, and we found the bones in July.
Gotcha, about that time. I wanna make sure I'm clear. You said the father's victims, his vehicle was found burnt in Vidor? Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Okay, so we suspect that he was from Vidor?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see.
Did the pathologist say anything about the deterioration of the body to where it got to a bone state that quickly?
No, that's not indicated. one of the things, one factor you always have in a situation like this, you got the weather, the environment, the weather, animals.
Do you guys have any suspects of interest? How did he get there, do you think?
Well, that's what we're gonna find out.
Does he match the description of somebody that's been missing for the past couple years? I mean, I know he was reported missing a while back, but was he who you guys thought he was? Does that make sense?
He was who I thought he was.
Okay, yes, sir.
You pretty much said DNA determined that, didn't you? So
That's
you had
correct.
DNA clothing or something from him?
We had
some of your
DNA.
relatives or something?
And we had DNA.
Okay, the other thing is, when was he last seen? Before he was reported missing?
I think he was last seen on or about the memory 4/22/23 is when Orange County reported the vehicle missing. Vehicle located and burned up.
And he was reported missing in Jasper County?
Yes, sir, he was reported from the Gist area, 4/20/23.
So that's where his last seen is?
Correct.
Do you guys think he was just traveling through? Why kind of cross the different counties or the different cities?
That's, and this, our three counties that's connected, we have people crossing county lines going for different things for different reasons. So at this time, the motive for him going to different counties is what we're gonna figure out. We don't really want to divulge really what we know more than that right now at this time.
In this part of the country, we have more transit or, daily traveling from one county to another, probably more than anywhere else I've seen, because of the nature of the environment here. People live one place and they work another.
Have you guys found body parts in Bonneware before? Is this uncommon for this area? Is that strange that they would be put there?
I've been in office almost 3 years, I've not found any, other body parts like that. One of the things I would like to mention too, and it is a matter of the record already, just to recap it. We got a cadaver dog from Texas Parks and Wildlife to go out, where we found the remains, and after we had recovered some of the remains, and they went to all the areas that we recovered remains from, and a couple of areas that had small remains that we picked up. I needed to know that if that particular area was a dumping ground, a body dumping ground. I'm convinced that it's not, because we combed that area very extensively and methodically, and we have no evidence to point towards that. We didn't find any other remains there other than that one unit.
Chef
Go ahead, man.
Chef Irby, in a case like this, what will help you guys the most? What are y'all looking for from the public?
Participation. There's some people, there was someone who knows about this, and they need to step forward and speak up.
Do you guys have anybody on the radar at all?
Well, at this time, because of the nature of investigation and try to sustain a charge, once we do get someone charged with this, we have to be very careful in what we say, and everything is not that we're trying to not be transparent. We are being as transparent as we can to not hinder the investigation.
I think all three agencies would say that we've asked that you think of your family, your son, your father, and your uncle. If you do have any knowledge, like Sheriff Burby has already stated, we would ask that you please take that into consideration. If you have any knowledge of good, validity, please come forward. Like Sheriff Burby said, you can remain anonymous. Just help us. We welcome any help we can get on any case to bring closure and justice for this family.
So just to be clear, you guys don't have any leads besides the car and then the bones that we
We
have?
didn't say that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just under investigation.
Yes.
Okay, can't say. Okay, gotcha.
What about the man himself? Was he married, have children, or do we know anything about that?
I'm not really that sure about his marital status. I know the family reached out to us, and that's who his father reported him missing. I think I spoke to his sister, who she identified herself as his sister, but I think she's a sister-in-law, so
Okay.
obviously that's a close-knit family and everything, and, as all families, you know, we in families have our, problems with one another, those are our problems. We're still family and everything, and that's why I reach out to the public to put yourself in this Ayers family, position, and tell us what you know. Because people who commit crimes like this, they don't stop. They only get worse. They escalate.
Sheriff Burby, is it safe, have you guys notified the family, those family members you guys have been in contact
The
with?
family has been notified.
Okay, yes, sir.
And we ask that y'all show that family respect as you would ask for at this time. They've been going through a lot. Now with the notification of this news, so it's gonna be compounded. So we ask that the family be showed respect, as you would. We all appreciate y'all for showing up today. We thank y'all. And we thank Sheriff Burby, the Newton County Sheriff's Office, as well as Detective Havard and their sheriff, Lane Mooney, for assisting us. And like Sheriff Burby said, we will not stop till we find closure for the family. Thank y'all for being here
Thank you.
today.
Appreciate y'all coming out.